Okay. So today we're going to start from child's pose. So have your blanket to protect your knees. And we're going to do child's pose with the knees right under the hips, okay? So you can begin from sitting on your heels, and then you can walk your hands forward and allowing the chest to drop. If you need some opening in the knees to have a room for your belly, you can do that too. But what we're not going to do is having the knees super wide, just enough to have room for your belly. And then have your elbows out. That creates some opening in between the shoulder blades and the upper spine. Placing the forehead down to your hands towards the mat, or if you cannot reach with your forehead towards the floor, you can always place your block there, making sure you are not creating tension in your neck and shoulders. So just relax your elbows, relax your upper spine, middle back in between the shoulder blades, your neck, and just breathe here. Take a moment to gently stretch the spine. Child's pose is one of the safest way where you can stretch your back. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Taking the time to making any adjustments so you are comfortable here. Gradually allow the breath to become longer. In other words, we are going to modify the breath so your inhales and exhales are feeling a little bit deeper than normal, but always without compromising the quality of your breath. And if you have your forehead, placing your hands on the floor on the block, slowly rock your head gently, gently from side to side. Moving the neck and the head. Bring the head gently back to neutral position. Take a few more rounds of breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling long and deep through the nose in control. Inhaling and exhaling. And from here, slowly, let's all find our way to tabletop position. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees now are directly under your hips. Neutral spine, drawing the belly in. Let's move the back slowly into cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine and draw the belly in and the chin into the chest. Inhale, arch the spine, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into cat. And just move slowly. We are warming up the spine here, so gentle with the movement. Take your time, linking the breath with the movement, inhaling when you drop and exhaling when you round the spine. A few more rounds like this, waking up the entire length of your spine. Cat cow, Chakravakasana. And as you exhale, round the spine, move the hips to the heels, back to Balasana, child's pose. Elbows, forearms down, and then place your forehead towards the floor, towards the hands, or towards the block. Take your time. And from Balasana, child's pose, let's move back to tabletop position. From here, move the hips to the right, look over to right shoulder, and exhale, move the hips to the left, look to the left. and just move from side to side. A lateral movement of the spine as we move the hips and the neck, looking over the shoulder. Few more rounds like this. And slowly back to center, round the spine, back to child's pose, resting forearms, elbows, forehead towards the floor. Deep inhale through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. Just 2 or 3 rounds of breath here. And returning back to tabletop position. From here, extend your left leg back, tuck the toes under, press your left heel, draw the belly in. Inhale, bring the arm up by your right ear and pick up the left heel up. Exhale, lower the toes down, fingers down. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lower. Inhale, up and down. Inhale, lift and lower. 2 more. Inhale, up, down. 1 more. Up, down. Right hand under right shoulder, left knee under your left hip. Extend the right leg back, tuck the toes under, press with the right heel, and bring the left arm by your left ear. Engage the core. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, fingers of your left hand and toes of right foot down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and down. 3 more. Breathing in. Exhaling down to last. Last one, please. And left hand under left shoulder, right knee under your right hip. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand under right shoulder. Open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand under left shoulder, opposite arm. Keep breathing and twisting. Exhale when you lower. Inhale when you open and twist. And down. 1 more time, each side. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, left hand down, round the spine, belly in, move to child's pose, elbows out. Make sure your forehead is resting in your hand, the floor, or the block. Few round of breath. Back to tabletop position. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg goes back, asymmetrical movement again. Exhale, right elbow comes to your left knee, round the spine. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex, right elbow touch your left knee. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And reach. 1 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, right hand under right shoulder, left knee under your left hip. Opposite side. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg goes back. Exhale, flex left elbow, right knee in. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend. Flex and round. 3 more. One last. Left hand down, right knee down, round the spine, child's pose. Relax your upper spine, middle back, lower back, and neck. From child's pose, slowly back to tabletop position. Walk your hands by your knees, standing in both knees. So we're going to go up and down here, engaging the back muscles and the core actually. So we're going to bring the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the arms out. Place the hands to the top of the sacrum. Move the hips back. Activate the core to lower the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Inhale, engage the core. Lift the head, chest, standing and knees, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms out, back to the sacrum. Move the hips back. Fall forward, child's pose. Resting the head in the floor. Inhale, engage the core muscles. Sweep the arms out and up, kneeling position. Exhale, move the hips back, sweep the arms down to your sacrum, lower the chest and the forehead towards the mat. Inhale, activate the core, standing in the knees, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms out and back, move the hips to the heels, release the chest and forehead towards the floor. 2 more. Inhale, activate, come standing in your knees, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms out and back. Move the hips to the heels, forehead towards the mat. 1 more. Inhale, reaching and lifting through the fingertips. And exhale all the way to child's pose. Relax the arms down by your side, forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Take a moment. Stretch your spine. And slowly back to tabletop. From tabletop, let's work asymmetrically here. Right knee stays under your right hip and the knee few inches in front of your left hip. Take a nice inhale, move the hips halfway down and then back to table. Exhale halfway down, inhale to table. Halfway down, back to table. Now we're going to move all the way down to child's pose, an asymmetrical balasana. Elbows out, forehead again down towards the floor, hands on a block, and we're stretching the right side of the spine. Breathing in and out. And inhale, return back to tabletop position. Now the left knee under the left hip and the right knee comes few inches in front of your right hip. From neutral position, take a nice inhale. Exhale, round the spine, move the hips to the heels, elbows out, and then relax the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Now stretching the left side and the back of the spine. Watch your breath. And inhale slowly back to tabletop. Left knee under your left hip, hands by your knees, lift the chest, kneeling position. From here, we're going to extend the right leg to the side and we're going to move the spine into a flexion to the right side. So it's a lateral stretch. Right hand could be on top of your right thigh or below your knee, not in your hand, not in your right knee. Inhale, extend the left arm over. You can move the spine slowly as you exhale, and then guide the left elbow back. We're going to stay here, allowing the breath becoming deeper and fuller. Take a nice inhale, and then slowly move the spine a little bit more to the right. So it's just a nice lateral stretch for the spine and those muscles in between the rib cage on the left side of your torso. Keep guiding the left elbow out and back so we can have more opening and more stretching on those muscles. Breathing in and out. And slowly inhale, return the spine back to neutral, release the left hand down, left shoulder forward, up, back, and down. Right knee under the right hip, left leg goes out. Remember where to place your left hand. Inhale, right arm goes overhead, and then exhale, relax your both elbows and shoulders, and the spine moves to the left, guiding the right elbow back. Find the opening now on the right side of the torso, inhaling and exhaling, going a little bit deeper into the stretch. Watch your breath. And slowly inhale, return back the spine back through center, release the left knee down, and then let's come to seated position. So the same blanket we use to protect the knees, we're going to use on the edge of the blanket. Sukhasana, easy pose. You can have your legs crossed or your legs in front of you if this is too much for your knees. With the next inhale, bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Lower your left hand down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift from the waist, chest up. Look over to your right shoulder and work through this twist of the spine. Inhaling. And as you exhale, just a micro twist going deeper into the twist. Inhale deep into the nose and exhale with just a micro twist. Just keep breathing and moving the spine gently, staying in the twist. Take a nice inhale. Return the chest slightly back through center. Place both hands either side of your right knee. Take a nice inhale with a flat spine. Exhale, fall forward. Draw the chin into the chest and relax there the neck into this forward fold with a gentle twist. Lift the head, the chest, walk your hands to the center, and let's fall forward. Walk the hands forward more, elbows, forearms down, and then relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Elbows out to find that opening again in between the shoulder blades and the upper spine. Shoulders back and down and stretching the spine into the forward bend from seated position. Inhale, lift the head, chest. Walk your hands back to neutral position of the spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Nice long spine. Create space in between each vertebrae. And as you exhale, twist to the left. We're going to stay in the twist. Right hand to your left knee. Left hand behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Nice inhalation to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more to the left. Inhale, lift the chest and twist. Holding position. Your breath is moving, smooth and relaxed. Twisting the spine, the muscles surrounding the spine. Take a nice inhalation, return the spine slightly to the left, and then both hands either side of your left leg. Inhale, nice long spine, and exhale, fall forward over to your left knee, chin into the chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Lift the head slightly off the mat. Walk the hands back through center. Let's fall forward again from seated position. Slide the palms forward, forearms, elbows out, and then relax the forehead towards your hands, towards the floor, or towards the block. Just stretching the entire length of the spine symmetrically here. And lift the head, lift the chest, and lift all. Walk the hands back to neutral position. Arms out and up. And hands together down to the heart center. Take a moment here. Breathing in and out. Now interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows forward, round the spine, draw the belly in into the chest, and imagine you're trying to touch the wall that is across the room, and you are opening and stretching in between the shoulder blades. You are stretching the muscles along the upper spine, middle back, the muscles in between the rib cage, all the way down. Take a nice inhale. Lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms out to the side in T position. Lower the right hand down towards the floor. Move the spine to the right. And then move the spine to the left as you place the left hand down towards the floor. And just sway the spine from side to side. Some lateral movement. All today, the entire session is about the spine. How we can move the spine, how we can release any tension, how we can strengthen those muscles, supporting the spine in all different places where the spine can move. One more time, back through center, release the right hand down, both shoulders up, back and down. Bring the legs in front of you, feet wider than the hips, hands behind you. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. And back through center, bring the sole of the feet together, knees out. Let's have your holding from the feet with both hands, shoulders back and down. Take a nice inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale to open the throat and exhale to release it down to the heart. Just a few more rounds, mobilizing the cervical spine. Back to neutral position. The chin is parallel to the floor. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder and to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. To the left. To the right. Back through center, guide the thighs and the knees together. Drop the legs to one side. Let's come to tabletop position. You can have the blanket away from the mat now. And from tabletop, let's tuck the toes under to press to downward dog. Hips up, heels towards the floor. Paddle the feet one at a time. Bending the knee. There's external rotation of the shoulders. You want the shoulders back and down. Keep lifting through the hips to lengthen again the spine, creating space between each vertebrae. Heels down and then slowly walk the hands towards the feet. Bend the knees slightly to hold from opposite elbows, allowing the spine to get stretched again with gravity. Crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Relax your spine. Hands towards the hips, chin slightly tucked in. Engage the core muscles to lift the spine, lift the torso, straighten both knees. Welcome to Samastiti. Hands to the heart, elbows by your rib cage, and you have your feet right under your hips. Take a moment here to breathe in and out, long and deep. Breath control. And lower the hands down towards the floor. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms sweep out and back to your sacrum. Fall forward. Release the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, lift the spine halfway up into 90-degree angle. Engage the back muscles and the core, the abdominal muscles. Fall forward to Uttanasana, hands down towards the floor. Inhale, arms to the side, reverse one dive. Lift the chest, arms overhead. And exhale, arms out, down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Nice long spine, belly in, engage the core, move the hips back, sweep the arms down to the sacrum, fall forward, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Keep the hands where they are. Activate the core muscles, back muscles, lift the spine halfway up, 90-degree angle. Exhale, fall forward, release the hands down towards the floor. Reverse one dives, arms out to the side. Engage the back muscles, the core, the abdominal muscles, arms overhead. And exhale, arms down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms out and down to your sacrum. Activate the core. Exhale, fall forward. Chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Activate the muscles of the core. Lift the spine halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. This time the hands are coming down towards the floor as well. So reverse swan dive, arms to the side. Inhale, lift the chest, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Again, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, sweep the arms out and behind your sacrum. Exhale, fall forward, move the hips back, relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, lift the chest and engage those muscles halfway up. Exhale, fall forward, hands down towards the floor. Reverse swan dives, arms in T position. Activate the core to lift the spine, arms overhead. Exhale, arms towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms out and back to the sacrum. Move the hips back. Nice long spine, fall forward, crown of head towards the floor. Inhale, halfway up, bring the spine, keep the hands to the sacrum. Now exhale, fall forward, and then relax the arms and the hands down towards the floor. Arms to the side with the next inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead, and exhale down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. One last. Inhale, arms overhead. Nice long spine. Exhale, sweep the arms out and back. Move the hips back. Nice long spine. Relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Release the hands down towards the floor. Arms to the side to reverse swan dive to come all the way up to standing position. This time, lower the hands to your heart center. Time to connect back with the breath. Take a moment. Use your breath. Slow it down. Work with strength and flexibility of the spine as we come into asymmetrical movement. Right foot, the left foot slightly open in an angle, 35, 40-degree angle. Right foot forward in one comfortable step. From here, we're going to have the right arm behind your back. So we bring the right arm behind your lower back. Your left arm goes overhead, and you keep the left arm by your left ear as we go halfway down and come back to center. So we are activating part of the spine. Take a nice inhale and then lower the spine halfway down. Engage the core, keep the left arm by your left ear and bring everything back up at the same time. Exhale, lower, halfway the spine, halfway down. Inhale, left arm goes up and the spine comes back up into neutral. Take a nice inhale, activate the core, move the spine forward halfway down. Inhale, return back to neutral position. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Inhale, back to center. 2 more. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Activate back to center. Last one. Exhale, move the spine forward, lower halfway down. Back through center, and release the left arm down, both hands and arms down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Flex your right knee, one step back, right foot meets your left knee, back to neutral position, standing Samastiti, back to the breath. From here, rotate the right foot out, left leg forward, adjust your hips. Your left arm is behind your back. Your right arm is by your right ear. Engage the core, both legs straight, and as you exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Inhale, return back to neutral position. Exhale, activate the muscles of the back and the belly to lower the spine halfway down. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to lower. Inhale, neutral position. Exhale, lower. Inhale, neutral. 2 more. Exhale, lower, working on strengthening those muscles. Asymmetrical, inhale back through center, one more. Exhale to lower. Inhale back through center, lower the right hand down, left hand down, shoulders up, back and down. Flex your left knee, one step back, Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Time to reconnect back with the breath. With the next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Move the hips back, pull the belly in, release the hands towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. From here, walk your hands forward to downward dog. Wrist wide as your shoulders, heels wide as your knees. Chin to your chest, shoulders back and down, heels towards the floor. And lengthen the spine. And exhale, release. Inhale, move the hips away, lengthen. And exhale, relax. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Heels up, knees towards the floor. Move to child's pose. Top of the feet flat on the mat. And then take a moment with the elbows out, forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Breathing in and out. Take your time. And from here, let's come to tabletop position. Knees slightly back. We're going to flex the elbows and then lower the chest, lower the belly, the hips, the pelvis, legs and feet together. Have a little pillow make with your hands. Turn the head to one side. Take a moment here to rest and breathe before we work on more back strengthening. And lifting the head, turn it over to the opposite side. Let's work here again asymmetrically to strengthen the spine. So let's do it like legs and feet together. Right arm is going to go forward, left arm is going to go by your hip along the side of your body. As we inhale, we're going to pick up the left leg, the chest, the right arm, the head up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, same side. Left leg up, right leg up, chest and head up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and lower. Two more. Inhaling when you lift. Exhaling when you let go. One more. And all the way down. Now left leg, left arm forward, right arm down by your right side. We're going to work asymmetrically. Take a moment here before we start. Legs, feet together. Press through the hips and the pelvis. With the next inhale, head up, chest up, left arm up, right leg up, and right shoulder up as well. Exhale down. Lift the head, chest, shoulders, left leg, right leg up. Exhale, release. Keep the chin in, keep your neck neutral. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale, lift, and down. Two more. Inhale up, lower. One more. And all the way down. Hands under the shoulders, Press the hands against the mat, the floor. Lift the head, lift the chest, bend the knees. Move the hips back to counterbalance that back bend. Child's pose. Stretch your spine. Release any tension in your lower back. So those were asymmetrical strengthening work for the spine. Now we're going to work for the symmetry. So back to table. Bend the elbows, lower the chest, the belly, the hips, and let's keep the forehead towards the mat. Hands right by your rib cage, elbows in, legs and feet together. With the next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, activate those muscles in the back. Exhale, would slowly in control you lower down. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up, if you can, with hands off the mat. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Last one. Inhale, lift into Bhujangasana Cobra. Hands down. Press the hands against the floor. Lift the chest. Bend the knees. Move the hips to the heels. Relax and take a moment here. Back to child's pose. And back to table. Move the hips to one side. And let's have the legs to the front of the mat. The blanket goes to the opposite side. So when we go down, we have our neck and your head, the head protected. And let's have the feet wide as your hips and keep your block handy here. So with the knees bent, we're going to flatten the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, holding from the knees, and then rounding the spine, stretch. Inhale, flatten, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round belly in. Inhale, lead with the chest. Exhale, fall forward, stretch. 2 more. Inhale to flatten. Exhale to round. Last one. Inhale to flatten. And then slowly rounding, we're going to go down towards the floor. All the way down. Chin slightly tucked in. Make sure your heels are right under the knees and the feet are wide as your hips. Chin slightly tucked in to keep the neck nice and long. Rock your head gently from side to side here. Arms in T position. Some neck movement. And return back to neutral position. Now from here, have your block, pick up the pelvis, and let's have the block in level 1 or level 2. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the block as your floor. So we're going to, if you're in level 2 like I am, I'm going to lift the hips off the mat, and I'm just going to go down to touch the block slightly and then up again. Exhale, touch slightly and up. Lower slightly and lift. Just a gentle touch. Inhale high into the bridge. Exhale, lower touch. Inhale high. And lower and lift. Lower, up. Lower, up. Lower, up. 3 more. Lower, lift. Exhale, lower, up. Touch slightly up, lower, and then remove the block. Slowly lower the spine down, down, down towards the floor. Hug yourself, bring the thighs into the chest, You're welcome to rock from side to side if you want to give yourself a massage. And slowly back to the floor. From here, let's place the left foot on top of your right thigh. Let's do our IT band stretch always. Holding from the hamstring or the shin. Chin slightly into the chest and just breathe through the outside of your left hip. Take a moment. Long inhales and exhales here, please. And left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh. Holding from the shin of the hamstring. Time to stretch the IT band on the right hip. And release. So now hug yourself with both thighs into the chest. Tight, tight, stretch your lower back and middle back there. And then arms to the side in T position. Guide the knees so the knees are on top of your hips and your heels are in line with your knees. 90-degree angle on the legs. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, let's twist to the left. And just hold it there. Into the twist. Lift the head, look over to right shoulder. Relax your right shoulder down towards the floor. And just twist the spine as you breathe in and out through the right side of your torso. And let go the left arm, arms in T, engage the core, back through center, and exhale slowly in control, twist to the right, hold it there, look over to your left shoulder. And slowly inhale, both legs back through center, feet down, wide as your hips. Pick up the pelvis, the hips into bridge, align your spine. Slowly lower the spine down, hug yourself again into a tight, tight ball. Maybe rock from side to side if you like again. Massaging your back. And return back to center. Lower the feet down. Let's have another lateral stretch. Right leg goes to the right corner of the mat. Cross your left leg over to your right ankle. Arms overhead. Grab with the elbows bent. Grab your left elbow, your left wrist with your right hand. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Move the spine to the left. So we have a nice lateral stretch again here. And you can feel the stretch happening from the armpit all the way to the side of the left side of the rib cage, out to the your left hip. And do the crossing of the legs. Left leg goes to the left corner of the mat. Right leg cross it over to left ankle. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Both elbows are bent. Inhale and exhale. The spine moves to the left now. Relax your right elbow down and just feel the stretch on the right side of the torso. Slowly inhale, return the torso back through center, and do the crossing of the legs, pointed toes, reach through the fingertips, lifting the chest, arching the spine, and then release the spine down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the lower back, middle back, arching the spine, and then release it down. Inhale, arch and lift, and exhale, relax. Arch and lift, and release. One more. Arch and lift, and relax. Release the hands into T position, palm facing up. Bend the knees, right heel under the right knee, left heel under the left knee. Pick up the pelvis and hips into bridge pose. Holding position, arch, arch, arch. Activate the muscles of the back, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, we're going to release down towards the floor. Hug yourself again into tight ball, rocking from side to side. Give yourself another massage of the entire length of the back from side to side. And slowly return back to neutral position. No more rocking. Walk the feet wide as your mat. Keep the knees bent. Bring the arms in T, palm facing up, making any adjustment in your shoulder blades, in between your shoulder blades. And let's rock your legs into windshield wiper from side to side. Same time the head is moving into the opposite direction where your legs are going. Rock the legs to one side, head to the opposite side, hold and breathe. Some more windshield wiper movement. Legs to one opposite side, head to the opposite direction, hold and breathe. Back through center, head and knees. Hug yourself one more time. Tight, tight little ball. Lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, release the head down. Release the feet down, and then slide both feet together to the front of the mat. Now open the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Right foot is open, out, turn out. Left leg to the left corner of the mat, turn the left foot out. Arms somewhere in between your shoulders and your hips. Pick up the chest slightly up, adjust your shoulder blades, adjust your hips. Take a nice inhale. Side out. Again. One more. Close your lips. Welcome now to your final pose. This is your Shavasana. This is when we are doing our best, the best we can. Trying not to jump into the next thing. Taking the moment to feel the body, to feel your breath. Eyes are closed. Let me guide you through some relaxation. feeling and noticing the sole of the feet, the heels, the arches, the ball of the feet, and all the toes. The top of the feet, your ankles, shins, calf muscles, and both knees, the front and the back of both knees. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, you do your best to relax the lower part of your legs. Going higher where the thighs and hamstrings are, we soften and we release them. The glutes are relaxed, so are the hips, the pelvis, and the pelvic floor. And from the top of both hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet, the lower part of the body is relaxing and releasing. Guide attention to your spine. Be aware of the entire length going from the sacrum up to the cervical spine. Relaxing all those muscles connecting with the spine. Releasing the muscles in between your rib cage, the muscles and your shoulder blades. Do your best to soften and release the posterior part of the torso. Going to the front, your muscles, abdominal muscles are soft, and so are all those internal organs. Softening the muscles on the rib cage and the front, your chest muscles, your heart, and from the collarbones, front and back of the torso, front and back of the hips, front and back of the legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet. You are doing your best to release inch by inch towards the floor. Shoulders front and back, upper arms, forearms, elbows, wrist, hands, palms, top of the hands, and all your fingers. Doing the best to allow the arms to drop heavy and light towards the floor. Your shoulders are relaxed, your chest is open. You are breathing, and from the top of the shoulders down to the sole of the feet, your entire body is resting and releasing towards the mat. The throat is open and relaxed, and so are the muscles connecting from the back of your neck to the base of the skull. Allow your jaw to relax and open. Chin is soft. Your tongue is resting in the base of the mouth as your teeth are relaxed, your lips, your upper lips as well. Softening the nose, cheekbones, and both ears. Your eyeballs are resting down to your eye sockets as you relax your eyelids, eyebrows, in between your eyebrows, your forehead, and the crown of your head. And from the top of your head down to the sole of your feet, your entire body is open, soft, and relaxed. Now, please, taking a deep breath. Inhale, bring the arms overhead and pointing through the fingers and the toes, create more space in between each vertebrae. Grow taller. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, flex both knees, hug yourself in a tight, tight ball one more time. And when you're there, gently roll over to one side and stay there. Just for a few rounds of breath in fetal position. Please don't rush. And the head comes last. Slowly, please, let's all find our way as we sit together in Sukhasana, seated pose, with a nice upright spine, shoulders back and down, no muscles tension in the face, on the jaw, eyes closed. And we'll bring the attention to the breath. And we're going to direct the attention specifically down to the abdominal muscles below the navel. And we're going to consciously breathe through the belly. In other words, and every time we inhale, we're going to make the belly balloon out in deep, long, sweet inhalation. And as we exhale, we gently push the belly towards the spine, slowly drawing all the exhalation out. And we'll repeat that, solely concentrating on the belly breathing. Slow down the breath. And we'll bring the attention back to our regular breath. We keep watching the movement of our breath, going in and out, naturally breathing. And guide both hands together close to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And taking the moment to notice the body. Just be aware of the state of the mind. As the mind feels at ease, peaceful, and quiet. Just notice. And if that is the case, let's do our best to continue with this feeling of a mind at peace a little bit longer after this practice is over. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating within our minds and our hearts. And may I have peaceful, loving, sweet words to keep offering to everyone, everywhere, all the time. And may our actions always, always be inspired by love, peace, compassion, and sweetness. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.